So I've been thinking about like host or doing an event, an art event. I don't know what it's gonna be like, an art fair or an art party. But I'm seriously thinking about doing it. I don't know if I want to do it in Monroe because every time I every time I have an event in Monroe, hardly only a handful of people show up. So I'm thinking maybe if I do it out of town, I might get better results. I'm trying to inspire you. I want to inspire you. I want you to get back out here. You're beautiful. So boy, you might help us be. Get out here. No, don't drop that off. So I have t-shirts. I have artwork. I have books. But I will admit, I probably should have went maybe to a city because we're dealing with small town people who really don't care about stuff like that. Unless you somebody famous. How you doing?
Just come looking.
Good morning. How are you? Good. Did you do the art?
Yes, ma'am. I do illustrations and a little bit of painting. And my books, they going
You want to shine? Have a good one.
You too. I was trying to do an expression, like the leaves represent fall and the death of everything. The green and the fruit represents the rebirth. So yeah, that's what I was doing with that. The death always means rebirth.
Yep. Yep. You take pictures too?
Oh no, I'm recording myself.
Oh,
You too. I'm recording how hard it is to, be a merchant and sell stuff.
Oh, okay. Yes, ma'am. Pleasant right now.
Yes.
I walked out the door this morning. I said, "Oh Lord, it feels good out here." Maybe it'll get busy after a while.
Hopefully.
Don't give up. Just keep on coming.
I'm gonna keep on coming.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Talk to you later.
Okay. Huh? I tell you what, the battery goes out real quick in these doggone camcorders. And even if nobody buys, I just enjoy that experience. Yes, just like the experience I got with the book signing thing at Fairhope. We're in Fairhope. About 2 months. I'm enjoying the experience. Make sure I record too. y'all can share the experience with me. Yeah, boy, if I was up here fighting, like doing some ratchet, that would get more attention than me just doing something. Cause what? Like I'm just gonna get no attention at all. Like you can see positive all day. You'll do your. But the minute you start some drama, you start getting some drama, then that's when you pay more attention to. I learned this a long time ago. I learned this a long time ago before I even got going. When you do that stuff, people pay attention to you. It's just, and it's always been like that. Even before reality TV, it's always been like that. So for people who try to, say something about reality TV, it's been going on. It's been going on.
I was like, they did a rundown on it. And he was like, well, let me see it. So I got it out for him. He took a spoonful of it. And he was like,
Hi, how y'all doing?
y'all good.
How does he know how dogs
I know, I was like, man, how do you know how dog can taste? But I was like, it's not supposed to taste that good. I was like, well, just make it. I was like, I just have to take, I was trying.
So this is my first time being online. I mean, on live like this, so I gotta get the hang of it.
anything that was told about the BTS, and it really kept a lot of that art.
So, what I'm about to do is turn in at least one or two of my pieces to the Mobile Art Council and put it in a contest for the art walk or something like that. But yeah, it's in Mobile, Alabama. I hope I win. If I don't, I keep trying. But yeah, I'm excited about that. I had to turn my work in today. I'm turning my work in today, cause it's either like on July the 2nd or July the 3rd. I'm excited about it. Even if I don't win, I'm still excited to have the experience of trying to win. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. You may not never win, but just try. Just try. Step out and try. Now is the best time ever. Okay. About a tree or a plant.
A tree is a human. We are a human plant. They have babies like we do. They babies break off and leave the nest. When they break off and leave the nest, they fall to the ground. And they have their own family. And you see little plants grows around them. That's their babies. The roots to the ground is the foundation. All that matters.
Want me to hang up? Good. He hung up because I ain't able to hang up right now. In half a mile, they go take exit 9. Yeah, that's exit 9.
Exit 9 when you turn left or what?
All right, I will. Let's finish it. You going around, look like.
165. This rail take you to Bridget. 165 will take you to Bridget.
9 minutes away from the art council. You don't 3 red lights. 3 minutes away.
Alright, so you can pop it up whatever.
One of them is and the other one is illustration. Doesn't matter where I put it.
Just wherever you can find a spot. It gets kind of crowded when you're doing this stuff.
Look right here about illustration.
Oh, that one is really nice. I saw that one before. Lovely.
So where I can get
You got your name on it.
So, well, yeah, we have a drop form with all the pictures in it, so we'll print the labels and put them up on the wall and everything. So if you don't mind, just sign your name, make sure we have your correct information, and initial that you dropped it off.
okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, initial it here, and all the information is correct, and if not, or if it's put on the label. So we do the opening night during July's Art Walk on the 11th, and then the actual Members Appreciation Night and the ceremony it will be during the August Art Walk. So feel free to come join us for both, and friends and your family.
Dude, I mean, like, the 8th is me and my husband's anniversary.
Oh, okay.
He might come, he might not want to come, though.
Well, you're welcome either way. So if you can get him out of the house, I know I have a hard time getting mine out of the house.
So I finally turned in the art pieces. She was telling me that on August the 8th, she have an art walk event. And I want to go, but the bad thing is August the 8th is me and my husband's anniversary. And then plus the book signing is the next day. So I might have a hard time trying to get him down.
I ain't books though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to see, can I get, I need you to record me real quick. Going in and asking.
You already got on record?
Yes, I already on record.
Just here this way, that way. Just there. Oh, that's
When we call that, I'm getting excited. When we call that, I get excited. I start messing up. Let me call that.
Yeah, we can do all the restarts and stuff. It's no problem. We can chop things up if we need to change camera angles. It'd be as if you'd never had a stumble at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when you want me to begin.
You ready for me to do the intro? Okay, I'm going to do the intro. Good afternoon. Welcome to WFUZ TV. I'm Blair Castro, and this is Thomas Jenkins. We're here with Jatilia Watkins. She's an Alabama-based creative who is an artist, an author. She is a woman of many hats. She's working on a reality show right now. She makes documentaries. She does everything. She's an incredibly creative person who I've had the pleasure to work with over the past year or so. And we brought her here today all the way from Frisco City in Monroe County to talk about some of the projects she's working on. Jatilia, thank you so much for coming here today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to work with both of you.
And I'm going to start off by asking about your upcoming book signings. So one of your books, you can talk a little bit about your history as an author and your most recent book that was made into a film, which I know everyone's really excited about. And all of these books and films and work that she has is up on her website, which I will link to, and you're welcome to go check out. But that book in particular, there's a book signing coming up at Page and Palette, and if you want to talk a little bit about that and the film it was made into, that'd be awesome.
The book was published in 2014, but I had published 2 books in 2014. One of them was named The Misunderstood African American Female. I published that one in June, and then I turned around and got all excited and happy and published, wrote this one, Devotion, and published that one in December. So I really didn't have time to advertise or promote it because I was new to it. I was new to how things work. And self-publishing, you got to pay for everything. So I had already paid for the books, and the books and everything to get published. So I was just slowly working, and then plus I didn't have the job at the time to do what I wanted to do. So that's why I'm coming back now and trying to play catch up, because back then I was new and I was still catching on to stuff. And it took me a while. I had to get another job and stuff, and then I turned it into a movie, and so I figured, well, when I was trying to promote the movie, that didn't work out. So I'm like, well, you know what? Maybe I need to go back and promote the book and have book signings on the book, and once people read the book, they'll want to watch the movie.
What was the process like when you were first approached to, or how did you think of, hey, I have this book, Devotion, and now it might adapt into a screenplay or a film? Did someone approach you, or did you kind of approach like a screenplay person, and how did that come to reality?
There's this woman named Stephanie Green. Okay, I looked her up on Facebook, and I saw her work and how she was doing movies and stuff like that. And then I was like, I always see my books turned into movies when I'm writing. So I know that was the plan to turn it into a movie, because a lot of people don't like to read nowadays. A lot of people like to watch stuff. So my plan all along was trying to turn it into a movie. I just needed somebody that was into it to help me, and not somebody that's trying to overcharge me because I didn't have the money like that. But the one I published in 2018, Queens in the War Zone, had planned on turning that one into a book first, but I already had the screenplay for Devotion because I had found somebody that works in screenplaying, that writes screenplays, and I found her on the site, and she was okay with me paying her, some money here, money there to turn Devotion into a screenplay. So by the time I met Stephanie, I was like, I might as well go ahead and turn this into a movie first, since I already got screenplay to it. I have plans on turning the one that I published in 2018, Queens in the War Zone, into a movie too. It just that I had screenplay to Devotion first.
When that began the process of actually filming, first of all, where can people view that now, and how long did it take to film? How closely did you work with them on the casting and make sure it was all like to your vision that you had in the book?
Oh, me and her work closely together. Every decision she makes, she let me in on it. Like from the characters and stuff, she sent me pictures for the actors who's gonna be acting in the movie, and I gave the okay. And yeah, we worked together on everything on it. And during the filming, I wasn't able to be there when they first started, but I was able to be there like in the middle or end part, because I know I wanted to do the film the behind the scenes, and she didn't have anybody to film the behind the scenes. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. So me and my husband, we went down there and we filmed the behind the scenes. We met the people who was playing the movies, and at the end of the movie, I took all of them out. And you was in it too. Of course, I paid them, for acting in the movie, but yeah. As a way of thanking them, I took them all out to eat. Most of them, once we get there.
How long did that take to film?
How long it took? Well, see, I had to work. So I had to put in vacation for 1 week. And then plus that's not the only job she do. She's a school teacher. So we had to like do it 1 week, then come back the next month and film the next week.
So it's a several week long process, and then after that, that's just the filming. You have the promotion. There's a lot of pieces moving there to get something.
Yeah, it is. It's a whole lot of work. My hat goes out to movie producers and directors and stuff, because they have a hard job, for real. And
What
then,
locations were you filming in?
South Carolina,
What part?
Charleston,
Okay. And did you go around to different parts of the city filming? What part?
Charleston.
Okay. And did you go around to different parts of the city filming different scenes?
Yes. Yes. She went around different parts and, yep.
Can you talk a little bit about the plot of your devotion book, which they turned into the movie?
Well, I'm trying to bring, okay, I can. I'm trying to bring awareness in the book. You know, as a woman, if you're a young woman and you're going off to college, you got to be very careful of who you trust and who you befriend. That was the whole thing of the movie, because some women you can't trust and some men you can't trust. The whole plot twist was about, like, Harold meeting and befriending the wrong guy that was in her class. And what she didn't know is he had a dark past. She didn't know that because he was good at hiding it. So she befriended him, not knowing that he had some disorders going on. What do you want to call them? Mental disorders or whatever. But he had some disorders and had a lot of stuff going on in his life that she didn't know about. And he was plotting behind her back, you know, because he had a thing for her and she didn't know about it.
So, with that being said, the promotion for that book, tell people where they can come get a copy and learn more about it coming up, your event.
Oh, my books are on Amazon. It's on Amazon, Books of Me, and all the like major online outlets. Wherever you want. Anyway, what were we talking about again?
You're talking about the event at Page and Palette and how people can get books on Amazon.
Yeah, you can get the books on Amazon, all the major online outlets. And plus, I'll be having some I can get. I can sell to you too. And then I'm gonna have some at the event with me. You can get them there too.
And t-shirts and shirts.
I got the t-shirts and shirts up for the movie. Yeah, the t-shirts are for the movie and stuff. I'm gonna have that too. I'm gonna have prize giveaways too.
Nice. What kind of prizes are you looking to give away?
Probably a gift card, maybe a shirt, probably even a cup.
And this is at, what day and time is this at Page and Palette?
It's gonna be on August the 9th, 2025. Yep.
And what
August
time?
9th?
It's gonna be from 1 to 3.
Okay, and we can share a graphic or flyer of that for you. It is in Fairhope, so it's here in Baldwin County. But these books are available nationwide everywhere, and they're also on her website, which I'll drop the link to, JatiliaMWatkins.com.
Yes.
This devotion book movie experience, you're also working on a reality show right now.
Yes, it's called Love, Art, and Writing. And it's gonna be about people like me who are trying but still failing but steady trying. It's gonna be like about regular people like me who are out here creating and still, not getting to where they want to be, but they still trying because it's about the love of what you're doing. And I love what I'm doing. I'm actually just starting to get out of my comfort zone because this is not knowing what I do. The real me, I'm a loner, right? I'm trying to learn how to be a people's person and put myself out there and everything like that. And that's another reason. That's the main thing of what took me so long because I'm a loner. And I don't just go out there like that. So now I'm trying to put myself out there like that.
What would you say is your main source of inspiration for your art? Like, where does the music come from?
Were you talking about the art or the book?
Like your all-encompassing artistic, creative side. What do you attribute that to?
When it comes to my books, I've always wanted to be. I want to be a woman's author. I want to, I want women to take my books and learn from the mistakes of my characters and do them and be better. Now, when it comes to my art, I illustrate and I paint. I've always been an artist since I was 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
From I used to draw. I remember when I first started off at 4 years old. I used to draw circles and lines. I've always been an artistic person, but sometimes I was running from it because I was trying to chase another dream other than sticking with the dream. I mean, sticking with the talent that God gave. So I get when it comes down to the art, the physical, and illustrating and painting. It's just life. Yeah, I guess you say life.
What about the CDs you make?
Don't even talk about that. You talk about some past stuff I tried to do when I was in my 20s. I used to try to rap. That's the dream I was chasing.
But it's some good music. It's some good believe me, it's some good music.
I ain't Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj came, she shut everything down. I ain't want to rap. But like, I can't be like her. I don't want to rap.
Sure.
I want to promote, like, I want to do, like, it's a whole lot of stuff I want to do. Like, I could be here all day. There's a whole lot of stuff I want to do. It's a lot of documentaries I want to do. I want to I want to do a documentary on what it's like to be an outcast, a black sheep. I want to do a documentary on that.
I remember you did a coffee addict documentary.
My husband wanted to do that. That was him. Because he had a coffee addiction. And he came to me and he said, I want to do a documentary. I want to do a documentary on my coffee habit. And I was like, okay, we can do it. I was excited. I was like, y'all go find some people to be in there with the same coffee habits. Let's do it. So I was happy to do it.
We also have a coffee addiction here.
So you enjoy just being in the filmmaking and documentary making process itself, and
enjoy
the writing. Yeah,
I
that's
enjoy
what I'm
creating.
getting. I can relate to that. I have all the studio set up here, and I play 4 to 7 different instruments depending on how I'm feeling that day. And I just, like you, I like to create and get into things, use my hands to do things.
Yeah, that's a loss. Like, that's a loss. People don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah, it's easier to just watch a screen.
Yeah.
Let life pass by instead of putting it down and trying to do something yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to do it myself. It was like a ghost town with nobody out. Like, yeah, it did.
I think a lot of people don't even look into the history of their own towns, especially if they're a smaller town here in Alabama, which I started doing that as well. But I saw the part of the documentary, you went to like the museums and you talked to people with like old newspaper articles and curators of stuff. And that's really important because a lot of people don't even know that stuff exists, nor do they reach out and have a conversation with them and try to learn about it.
They don't care. Really, they don't care about these small towns. These small towns have a lot of history. A lot of history. They mostly care about the city. What's going on there. But it starts in a small town because a lot of the people who live in cities, they started off at a small town. And then they'll go live in the city and just forget about where they come from. You have to remember where you come from in order to know where you're going.
Sure.
Yep.
I think they also filmed To Kill a Mockingbird there, didn't they?
Yep, they have plays on Saturdays sometimes. I forget the dates. I'm never off work when they do it. My husband and his mom go. I'm never really off to go. Yep, they be having part too. Yeah. It's kind of like the aftermath because we were having a lot of things happen before the pandemic. Like, for instance, it was stuff closing down and stuff like that. So yeah, we've been having a lot of stuff going on. We don't even have one Dixie no more.
Yeah. or 24-hour Walmart. One that bothers me the most.
We have a Walmart, but it ain't 24 hours
Right,
no more.
yeah, ain't even 24 hours back.
Well, ours ain't never really been a 24 hours. They always closed down. Like the one, but out of town and stuff, I would go and they would have 24 hours, but it wasn't never like that downtown anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And none of them still ain't no 20.
It's easier to just watch a screen.
Yeah.
Let life pass by instead of putting it down and trying to do something yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to do it myself. I need a team. You know, hopefully I can get a team.
Yeah, it's hard trying to put
Do it
so
by
much
yourself.
together by yourself. Again, like I just started doing chocolate on a whim a couple weeks ago. I've done a bunch of stuff in the kitchen, why not candy? So
Yeah.
started that, and you get a bunch of irons in the fire, and soon you burn out on one thing and chase another thing, and another thing, and another thing.
Yeah. You said chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
So you learn how to make chocolate?
Yeah, like I learned how to like assemble a candy bar.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
tempering the chocolate and so it melts to the right temperature and solidify, and you can put stuff inside
You
of
make
it.
me hungry. I ain't eating all day.
Right.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Yeah.
She's trying to get me to make a cookbook.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing that you like to create? At least right now, is it the films or the paintings? What is your thing right now you think is the most inspirational for this moment?
Right now, I'm excited about the reality show. I'm interested in trying to find people to be in it because I don't want it to be just about me. I'm just using me right now because I don't have nobody else. I'm using me to show because I'm gonna film the book signing. I want to have the book signing film because the show even if somebody show up or nobody show up, I want to film it. You know, I want to give people who are like me who's scared to get out there. I want to give them courage to get out there. You can get out there at any age. I want you to get out there. I want to encourage people to do that. Yep. And hopefully I can get people to be a part of it, want to be in it. But it ain't just about my story, it's about their story too.
Do you think like it's gonna be like one episode per different person, kind of like switch it up?
Yeah.
Start with a couple episodes about you, and then as you get more people, you probably like have this is what I'm thinking for your explanation. Yeah. That's like the structure of it.
It'd be like a love and hip hop, but better than a love and hip hop. It didn't have a good drama, not no fighting and nothing like that. Was that gonna be hard? Because people love that type of drama.
They do.
So it's probably gonna be boring otherwise. A lot of people so used to loving hip hop and basketball wives and all that, and they're used to seeing people come at it. So mine probably gonna be a little boring, but it's gonna show some drama in that. Cause like when you trying to do stuff, there's always stuff to get in the way, and you get frustrated and all that. So that right there is drama within itself. So why do I have to knock the crap out of somebody in order for it to be interesting?
Well, maybe you could set a precedent for a reality show that shows healthy conflict resolution.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I mean, that's not a too far off the wall idea this day and age. I think we could all stand to get along a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah, the drama comes from the external forces trying to ruin your dream, not necessarily someone pulling your hair.
I want to feel that, the complication. Yeah.
I think that needs to be shown more.
Yeah. That needs to be shown more than us cat fighting. What's that gonna cause?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. I've given that some cover. I'll do the outro for you.
You can do outro for me. Whatever that is. Whatever.